Good morning, welcome to your Hatha class this morning. We're going to be taking it a little easy, so this is your perfect time to check in with your body, shift any stagnation, any tension, and just take some time for you on your mat. So we're going to start with our feet slightly apart. Relax the arms. Maybe you feel comfortable just closing your eyes or dropping your gaze. We're going to start to take those lovely long breaths, so inhaling and fueling your body with your breath, and then taking that soft exhale out. Again, let's inhale through both nostrils, and this time as you exhale, take that sigh out of the mouth. Take a few more breaths in this way, standing in mountain pose. Spine is long, feet are grounding into the earth. Crown chakra reaching tall. In your own time, either keeping your eyes closed or opening, just start to round your shoulders. Have a soft bend in your legs. And then let's take that the other way, rounding the shoulders forwards. Release. Take your legs even wider, and we're just going to move from big toe to big toe, turning the body, moving the arms one way and the other. It's very early here, the sun hasn't even risen, but it will be soon. We're going to come back now to standing, but come towards the top of your yoga mat. Taking that inhale in, reaching the arms up, and then as you exhale, take your fast forward fold. Inhale into a flat back. We're going to step the right leg back, drop the knee to the mat. Inhale, bring both arms up. Bring your left hand to your left knee, and we're going to circle that right arm. Maybe you're following the gaze with that arm, or gazing to your arm. Big circle. Just feeling some space in the shoulder opening. And then plant the hands, framing that left foot. Step back to plank pose. We're going to drop our knees to the mat, relax our toes. Sit back in child's pose. Spreading the fingers, grounding the palms. We're going to start to take some circles here. The whole body is drawing that circle. That breath is still lovely and long. Let's change the direction of our circle. Inhaling, exhaling, slowly awakening. And then sit back into your child's pose. Coming up, bringing the hands back in line with the shoulders, tuck the toes, downward dog. Let's pedal into each leg. Push back into both heels and then take a slow walk towards the top of your yoga mat. Feet come back together, we fold, and then we grow tall, reaching the arms. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, let's reach it up. Exhale, we fold. Long spine. We're going to step back with our left leg now. Knee comes to the mat. Low lunge, we bring up the arms. We drop that right arm down to the right knee. We circle. Remember, we could be following our gaze with that arm. Or we could just drop our gaze down to our mat if we're feeling a little unstable. Last circle now. And then again we frame. Stepping back, plank pose, holding plank or dropping knees, we lower down to our mat. We breathe into our cobra pose and we exhale back into downward dog. Pushing back. We're going to take our right leg long in a three-legged dog and hold. Think about your hips facing your mat. Letting your head just hang heavy. Grounding the palms, pushing into your mat. We're going to inhale onto the toes of our left foot. And exhale, bring that heel back down. Let's step it through. Right foot into a high lunge. Again, we hold. Push back into that left heel. Relax your shoulders down your back. We're going to bring our hands to our heart. We step forward, left foot to the mat, feet come back together. We hold. We inhale, we reach up. Exhale, down to the mat. Long spine. Exhale, stepping back left leg and right, plank pose. We lower down to our mat, finding cobra, pushing back, downward dog. Taking that left leg long, remember to keep that hip in line rather than out. We hold. We take an inhale onto the toes of the right foot. We drop the heel down. We step through that left foot into our high lunge. Reach the arms, hold here. Pushing back into that right heel maybe, pulling the shoulders down your back. We bring the hands to the heart center. We step through, right foot to the top of the mat. We inhale, we reach. Exhale, we fold. Long spine. Exhale. Step back to plank, right and left foot. Lower down to your mat. Breathe through to cobra. Exhale, down dog. Push back. Take the right leg long, three-legged dog. We step through into that high lunge. Reach the arms. We're going to take the arms behind the back, linking the fingers, pulling back. We can stay here or we take a humble warrior, folding down towards our mat, pulling those arms away from the lower back. Use your breath. Another breath here, squeezing those shoulders back. Let's release the hands. We grow tall again. Bring the arms up. And open warrior two. Inhale, reach the hands high. Keep the right leg straight, arms go out. We reach with the right hand, we drop it down the right leg. Left arm is reaching, Trikonasana. Holding here. Remember, if you feel wobbly, just drop your gaze to your mat. Really does help. Take another breath again. Think about opening that left shoulder and shining it up to the ceiling. Right here, the seagulls in the background now. Let's rebend that right leg for warrior two. Gazing over that right hand, we turn, we frame that right foot, we step back to plank. We lower down to our mat, we breathe into cobra, we push back into downward facing dog. We're going to be taking that left leg long, so think about three-legged dog, left foot long. We're going to step it through into that high lunge. We bring up the arms, we ground that left foot. Taking the hands behind the back, we're linking our fingers again, pulling the arms back. Remember, you can stay here, you could drop your back knee down if you're feeling wobbly. We take a breath in and then it's the exhale that brings us down, pulling the arms away from the back. Take another breath, fueling the body, remember, with that prana. And then we release the arms and we grow tall again, reaching up. We start to open into that warrior two. Bend that left knee, the arms along. We take that inhale, we reach the arms tall. Hips face forward, we open the arms again. We reach with the left hand. We drop it down the left leg, Trikonasana pose. Remember, we can be looking up, we can be gazing down. We're going to be rebending, warrior two. Framing, left foot, step back. This is your last chance for vinyasa, lowering. Breathing cobra. And we're going to peel back into that child's pose. Bringing the forehead to the mat, maybe letting the arms come alongside the legs. We're going to start to peel ourselves back up, staying on our knees. Bring the hands behind you, sit back on your hands. Maybe a little squeeze of the shoulders here, maybe a push up into the hips. As you exhale, lower back down. We're going to come round to seated. Legs along. Coming back onto our hands, fingers pointing forwards. Again, that squeeze of the shoulders. Or we come into that upward plank where we push the hips high. Make sure you're breathing fully. There's no holding or tension of the breath. Last push up here. And then we exhale to lower. Making sure we're sitting evenly on the sit bone. We're going to draw the right knee in. Take the right leg over the left. Bring the right hand behind you. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, elbow over that knee, we twist. Remember, we could be hugging that knee as well. Try and have your right hand close to your spine rather than away, when we tend to then lean away from our body. Think about the spine reaching long. Push into that left heel. Lovely squeeze through that spinal column. Few more breaths. We're going to start to turn back towards our leg. Draw that right knee in. Take that leg back. If it's comfortable, we can always take it out if it's not. We're just going to start to think about walking towards our left leg. You could have a strap here now around that left foot if needed. Slowly using the breath to fold maybe a little deeper. Keep using your breath. Taking that walk back up. Lean back down your mat. So that might be your hands, it might be your elbows. You're getting a really deep stretch into that right thigh. You could be coming all the way back. I'm being a little mindful of my right knee. I have an injury at the moment, but maybe it feels good to lie on your back. We take a walk back up. We're letting that right leg go long now. Feet come together. Let's inhale up. Exhale down. Lift out to the lower back. And exhale. And remember, this stretch will feel quite different depending on the time of day that you are taking this class. For me, it's very early morning. My body is naturally stiffer. But if this class is being taken later in the day, you might find you ease into the postures a little easier. We're always listening, we're always being mindful of what our body's telling us. It's our best guide. We're going to take that inhale back up, reaching the arms, and then exhale, release. Drawing that left knee in now, take the foot across the right leg. Left hand comes behind. We reach the arm up. We take that twist. We pull that left shoulder back. We're turning the head back to center. We're reaching that arm, drawing that knee in. Remember, we're taking that leg back. We're going to start to sit back on our hands. We decide how far we want to go. It might be that we come all the way down our mat. Remember, that left leg, that left knee particularly, is going to tell us if it's okay to come back. And maybe we come down and we think, it's too much. We come back up again. We're listening to our body. Take another breath here. And then walk up all the way. Draw that left knee in. We're going to send the leg long. Actually, no we're not. We're going to keep it bent in and we're going to walk long. So just take your time walking down that right leg. I'll blame the early morning for my poor memory. Some people are morning people, some are not. I am definitely a morning person, even if my brain is not working quite as efficiently. I love this time of day. We're going to take one more breath here. And then we walk back up. We're going to draw both legs in. Sit back on the hands again, squeeze the shoulders. Let's push up into one more upward plank. Remember, you don't have to lift your hips if you don't want to. Taking another breath here. And then as you exhale, we lower. We're going to take a bend into our legs for boat pose. So we're reaching the arms long. Maybe just lifting the heels a little away from your mat. Maybe you're starting to take them higher. Keep listening to your body. Maybe it feels good to take the legs long. Really strengthening our core, which strengthens our back too. It's all good. Holding, breathing a little longer. And we can always drop down if it feels too much. One more breath here. Let's draw those knees in. We're going to come onto our back, so you're coming all the way down, lowering down. We're going to keep the legs bent, so plant them on your mat. Arms alongside you. Heel those shoulder blades down to your mat. So as you bend the legs, just make sure you can touch your heels. A little bit of distance in the feet. We're going to push up into our bridge pose. As you exhale, start to lower. Excuse me. Let's bring the right heel on top of the left knee. Let that right knee just come out and then draw that left knee in. So this is a lovely way to do pigeon pose. We squeeze the left knee towards us. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. You're not hunching them up as well. Peel them down your mat. We have light. You've seen the sun come up with your practice this morning. In fact, it's probably just peeping up now. Let's take a last squeeze here. Maybe bring the head up as well. And exhale, we lower. Bring that right foot down to your mat. Let's bring the left heel to the right knee. Draw that right knee in. Give it a squeeze, give it a hug. How's that left glute feeling? Last few squeezes here. Bringing up the head, holding. And then we're bringing the head and that right foot down to our mat, releasing the left. We'll make a little cradle with our hands and pop our hands underneath our head. Rest your elbows down to the ground. Inhaling into the belly. As we exhale, we're going to let the knees fall over to the right, maybe turning the head to the left. Maybe it feels nice just to close your eyes now. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees to the left, maybe turning head to the right. Coming back to center. Draw both knees in, give yourself that last squeeze, maybe that little roll. And then find your Shavasana. Letting the body settle. In that wave of calmness through both the body and the mind. So you take these last moments of stillness. Taking an inhale through the nose. A soft sigh out of the mouth. Allowing yourself now just to let go. So I will leave you here. Maybe you're going to take a little longer in Shavasana. Just ease slowly back into your day, and I hope it's a wonderful one. Thank you. Namaste.